Hey everybody, welcome to our Team Hope Zoom call. I'm going to keep practicing this because Jenny is really the best. She's like a DJ on these intros and during calls, and I want to be her, but I'm not. I'm Christy. Super excited about being Christy, but I want to be a DJ and do intros like Jenny. So today, what we are going to talk about is a new ambassador checklist, and this is a system. We do a lot of these things. We try to do a lot of these things, but we're not great at it. And we have amazing systems in place with our Pink Health page and our Team Hope page and the videos that we've created, the trainings, and I think we have a lot of really great systems in place. But what I realized from an Emerald, I don't know if she was Emerald and Diamond or Diamond. Anyway, she did a call on in our Hawaii group, and she talked about at 2 years, she was at Emerald. She'd been doing it for 2 years, and Sarah Marble asked her, what is your system in place for anybody new that joins your team? And she said, well, we add them to our team page, and we welcome them in the team page, and tell them how to start their triplex, and we check in with them. And Sarah Marble said, well, no, what is your system? And she was like, well, that is our system. And she was like, that is not a system. And you're not setting yourself up for success. And I'm listening to that and I'm like, oh, that's what we do. Darn, it's not a system. So they created a system. Sarah Marble shared it with her. And so she has now shared the checklist with us. And I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through the checklist. I'm going to start doing this. I can promise you that I don't have a single level 1 where I have marked off all of these boxes, which means we're all starting from square one on this. So if you've been on our team for a while, don't be surprised if we reach out to you and go through this with you. So going to share my screen. Let's see. All right. Hopefully everybody can see this. Tiffany, can you see this? You're the only one standing there. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure with our recording, everybody can see this. So this is saved to a PDF, and I will add it to our team page and hashtag it so that you can find it. So if you have somebody new and you forgot to save this to your computer or your phone, you can hashtag newbie checklist. We'll hashtag it checklist. I'll try to think of all the ways you might search for it so that you can print this up and go through this with your new ambassador. So at the very top, super simple, you're going to have their name, ambassador number, their website, and when they joined. So what I'm going to be doing is 3-hole punching these and keeping a binder of all of my new ambassadors. So if one of them calls me and or messages me and says, I can't think of my website or date join, of course we can pull it up online, but we can also look at this really quickly. Also, lots of times as you guys grow your business, I will go and look up what's going on in your back office to see how I can best help you and best serve you. And if I just have this in my folder, I'm just going to look at your ambassador. It's going to remind me who to look up and how to help. But for now, start with their basic info. And then, so here we go to the sign up. Everybody does this a little different, but I suggest you do it one of 2 ways. You're either going to get on the phone with them while they are on their computer, and you're going to walk through step by step answering any questions as they come up for them to sign up. Your other option is to get all their information and sign up for them. You may think this seems odd. Here's the thing. Every person that I have asked, hey, I know you're super busy. Do you want me to just go ahead and sign up for you and send you the information? They say, yes, please. They're so relieved because they don't want one more thing to do. So when I sign them up, I turn on their convenience order, but I am going to be checking in with them regularly. So before they get a shipment, I'm going to be checking in and saying, hey, this is what you have coming next week. Are you still good to go on this? So once they sign up, you're going to introduce them to their website. You are going to show them how their convenience order is set up and show them how to edit it. And then you're going to add them to the Team Hope page and tag them in the pinned post. We have some really awesome videos there that you want them to be able to, some people will be interested and they'll check it out, and some may not, but you want to tag them there so that when you reach out to them later on, a few days later, you can say, hey, go watch where I tagged you in that post, go watch the How to Start the Triplex video. Public Facebook welcome. So we've never done this. We have always done team page welcomes. And if you're thinking what I'm thinking, you're like, oh, people don't want to be welcomed publicly. They don't want the world to know that they have joined Plexus. So you're going to talk to them about it first. And you're going to say, hey, I would really love to welcome you to my team on my page. And I'd like to tag you. Here is why. It helps my business. Even if you don't want to wreck the business, it helps my business to showcase how we're growing and who's joining in it. And you may actually be surprised by the amount of people who reach out to you and go, oh, I've been thinking about Plexus. You're doing it? Tell me more about it. So even if they don't want to work the business, this is just a good way for the world to know that they're trying something new. And then as you see more of our steps, you'll see why this makes sense. You're going to encourage them the next day to make a coming out post. So it can be whatever. It's going to be about why they are deciding to try Plexus. It may be, you know, if I was Tiffany and I went through this checklist with Tiffany, which I didn't, I would have said, you know, you came to me, you were interested because, you know, you're not super happy with your moods. You didn't want to jump into more prescriptions. You wanted to see, you had seen how much it helped me and you want to give it a try. So your post would be something like, you know, I've been watching Christy for a while. I know that Plexus has really helped, you know, her depression and helped her lose weight. And I've decided to give it a try. Not sure if it's going to work, but I'm super excited to give it a try. Something super simple and basic, letting people know. Again, these people will be amazed at how many people reach out to them and want to get on this journey with them. So here we're going to next just remind them to keep a list of who likes, comments, or messages them about Plexus. These lists, you know, is going to just grow and grow and grow into their Frank's list. Let them know that we have a team call every Wednesday at noon. And if they can't jump on it, it'll be recorded, but encourage them to watch it every Wednesday and log in if they can. And add them to the Pink Health page and invite them to add their friends to Pink Health. So these are the things you're going to do as soon as they sign up. Here's the thing. Here's what I've learned. When people first order Plexus, they're so excited. They have huge hope for what these products can do. That's your time to engage them. So in the next 24 to 48 hours, you're going to start a welcome chat with your active upline to introduce them. And we have another call already recorded on how to do this, but you're going to, you know, get a three-way chat with them. We're going to just welcome them to the team. We're going to tell them a little bit about the products they ordered, and then we're going to ask them if they'd be interested in learning how to get their products paid for. 9 times out of 10, they're saying yes. We're just going to share a little about them about going silver, and that's it. Nothing crazy, not to scare them. But during that call, here are the other things we're going to do. Help them identify their why, their health and business goals, teach them how to go silver, and then encourage them to find one accountability partners to use the products with them. You know, whether it's their mom or their best friend, somebody who wants to jump in this journey with them, just one person at least. And then you're going to ask them to list 5 close friends or family who struggle with at least one health issue. So you're going to say, who do you know that's diabetic? Who do you know that has arthritis? Who do you know that has eczema? Who do you know that, you know, seems to be allergic to everything? Who do you know that has thyroid issues? And you can list, you know, have your list ready of things that Plexus has been known to help people with, and ask them, who do you know? And write those names down, because even if they decide never to work the business, if they're loving their products, they're going to be super comfortable with you going back to them and saying, hey, I know we talked about your mom, you know, struggling with this. Would it be okay if I reached out to her and shared a little bit? You know, would you make that introduction? This is a great way to start referrals if they don't want to work the business at all. So here is the third training when their welcome pack arrives. Have them post a photo of the welcome pack, and they're excited to get started that day, and to tag you. Even if they don't want to work the business, because you talked to them a couple days ago about going silver, this is a simple post that very likely can help them go silver. You're going to go through the success guide and quick start guide with them. Or you can also share with them the Welcome to Team Hope video in the pin post. In that video, we go through the success kit with them. You're going to show them the Rank Up roadmap in their back office, especially if they do want to work the business. That is a great, great tool. And you're just going to stay in touch on their progress. Celebrate their successes. When anybody starts the products for me, I reach out to them once a week for their first month. And then I back off to every 2 weeks. I always check in with them. I keep on my calendar when their order is set to ship. And I check in with them a week before and say, hey, are we okay? Is this what you need? Suggest different products, like sometimes because the way people taper on or take ProBio or BioCleanse, they may have extra. And you're going to want to follow up with them and say, hey, I know you don't need BioCleanse this month. What about adding Vital Biome? Because they already have in their mind. We've already set them up for how much they're going to be spending each month. So you're going to do that through all of your follow-up, adding them to your calendar. And then a really great thing to do, because you have this sheet saved with their information, is every time you chat with them, put the information, write it on the back of the sheet. So fill out the sheet, and then this is their sheet. This is how you keep up with what they have going on, what their goals are, how they're feeling, because I can't tell you how many times somebody says, it's not working for me, I haven't lost any weight. But if I know that they told me, hey, I need more energy, and then they feel more energy, they tell you they're excited about it. They feel like their sugar cravings have gone down. All of those non-scale victories, if you're keeping a note of them and you can go back and remind them about what they've experienced besides the scale or the lack of scale movement, that's going to really help you. But also, you follow them on Facebook. If it seems as if they have something important going on or something important happening, jot it down on here so that you remember to go follow up with them and say, hey, I know you were putting your house on the market. How is that going? Because they're super stressed out during that time. So this can become a really fantastic tool to keep your ambassador engaged. And that's all I got. So Jenny has got a comment. What do you got, Jenny?
Just from when we were talking a couple of weeks ago, and I did that review on the Dave Ramsey training, and knowing what's going on with the people on your team, what a great way if you have a sheet that you can just jot things down, because people will say, oh, well, do you remember that we talked about this? Yeah, I totally remember. No, I don't remember. Jot it down or get a photographic memory. So I actually really like that as a way to keep up, even if it's just little notes to know what's going on in their lives. And it means a lot to the people that you're leading. A lot. It means a lot to them. Be.
And another great thing is jotting down their family members' names. Like, what are their kids' names? Because we've got a lot of people on this team, and it would be wonderful if I could reach out to everybody and say, hey, how is Susie and John Jr. doing? Just wanted to check in and see how you guys are doing. But you know what I do? Instead, I'm scrolling through their Facebook page, scrolling, thinking, please, would they name one of their children in this post so that I can talk to them specifically about because I do truly care. But as your team grows, it's tough to keep all of that information that's important to them in one place. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be awesome. We are going to put this, I'll put a PDF and a Word document, because if you want to adjust it slightly, you can. I would not adjust it very much. This is something that has worked for many, many diamonds in our company. And we, as your leaders, are all diamonds in the making, and we're going to follow this. So it's going to be awesome. If you have questions, let us know. And thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.